Yeah, hey, Sydney, as you just saw a short while ago, that was an unsuccessful catch. People are starting to pack up and go. We do know that it is expected to land in the Gulf if it hasn't already. There are a whole lot of people that still have their phone, binoculars, and cameras all still pointing to the sky, because what they witnessed here today is something that no matter if it was a successful launch, the way that this space race has transformed, according to astronomers and a whole lot of other people that we're talking about, is that this is fast forwarding to the future because of what Elon Musk has been able to do in a much shorter window of time rather than going through the government route. This is, again, a private company that is using most of their funds in the one word that matters most to Elon Musk, and that is reusability. That's essentially the entire business model for what SpaceX plans to do in the future. They plan to reuse the boosters, the engines, the rockets, and ultimately, for that one goal, is to send humans to Mars. Again, today's launch was an unsuccessful, but a success in some ways. And it'll definitely be part of the conversation as we start to learn more about what didn't go according to plan and what the crew with SpaceX will learn from today's launch. Now, this one just came less than a month than last month's, which was their fifth launch, was what they are calling an astounding success in the space race, in this new age space, rather. Because what Elon Musk has been able to do with SpaceX here in the private sector in the United States is what so many other superpowers around the world are trying to do. We've seen it with Russia, China, South Korea, and even India. They are all trying to, some way or another, create reusable rockets so that way they can colonize or maybe offload cargo into space. Now, today's mission, which was this sixth test, was all about two different things. A lot of it was all about how the fifth launch went in October. This one, they were trying to really get some more information and data on two things. One is how the heat shield works, and two, were they going to be able to restart that booster engine in space so that way they could get the engine into the Earth's orbit for an extended period of time. That was not going to happen today, but for the people that are here today, that doesn't matter, because what does matter is the seventh launch, the eighth launch, ninth launch, and the 10th launch, because they are here witnessing history. But in reality, they are more so witnessing the future because of what Elon Musk and what SpaceX has been able to do than what other superpowers cannot. Well, that is going to wrap us up out here at SpaceX for this sixth launch. We're going to have more coverage both for you on air and online at valleycentral.com. Live from Isla Blanca Park, I'm Derek Garcia. Sydney, send it back to you in the studio.
Derek, thank you. Well, like we just saw, the launch was still successful. Now, there was not a catch, but the launch itself was successful. You could hear the cheers from inside of SpaceX. The Starship location was a success. Right now, they're just going to wait for that test rocket to continue to see what's going to happen next. But we'll keep you up to date with the very latest. Thousands of people still very excited to have been able to see what they saw just minutes ago. At 4:07, we saw that splashdown, and it was a successful landing for SpaceX. This is something we're going to be following closely throughout the rest of our newscast. So you'll want to join us right back here at 5 o'clock. We'll have a recap along with video that you can rewatch up on our website, valleycentral.com. Thanks so much for joining us here on this special cut in here on CBS4. We'll see you right back at 5. Have a great afternoon. Buenas tardes. Sydney Hernandez.